Hey you guys, welcome back to another reading. So y'all, this right here, now I did pull cards on this. I usually don't do this. Only if it's like something that I'm like trying to get more information on, because I cannot remember exactly what this person was saying. But last night Spirit had shown me a situation. It was like a heated situation too, but it got something to do with like tarot readings. And I was like, I don't know if the person was like talking to me or somebody else, because it was like another person too. I don't know if this is like a, because Spirit is like highlighting a toxic feminine energy, and I guess they like to like, go on other people's like platforms, but it's like they are so angry. And I'm talking about, how it actually reminded me of, how like when people are like so upset about sports, like when a team losing, or they upset about a like the person, like a player or something. That's what it felt like. So, and I'm like, why in the world is this person so mad? They was like so angry, y'all. And I had asked about it because I was like, I don't know if they planning on, saying something or trying to get angry or whatever. I feel like they have done this more than one time though. um and not really, I'm just sharing it because like somebody else could like resonate with this. But I had pulled cards on it just to see like why they were so angry. And whoever this is, now I don't know if they watching me or they could be watching somebody else too, but it says someone is watching you more than you realize. But it's like they are so upset and angry, and that's what I do not be getting when it comes to certain people. Like they will sit there and watch you, they don't like you, but it's like they're making themselves upset. It's like trying to find a reason to be mad. It's like, who does that? But whoever this is, it's like they are watching you. It could be somebody who you may not think who is watching you, but they actually are. And like for some reason, it's like the person was, it's like they was trying to prove a point so bad, but it's like it's nothing to be like that angry about, especially with a tarot reading, like something going on mentally, like for real. And not even trying to be funny about that, because it's like you just never know what people be going through. But to like project that onto somebody else is like crazy. But it says someone's true colors are coming out fast. So whoever this is now, they could have already revealed their true colors or they're about to. But it's like they're expressing a lot of anger. And it's almost like pent up anger too. Um, Also, this is showing up here too. Someone is losing access to you forever. I remember this card showed up like the other day. And I feel like the way it's showing up here too, I feel like Spirit about to set it up to where this person is not going to have access to somebody, or like even be able to watch another person, especially if they are that angry. And not really sure like why they was so angry, but it had something to do with like a tarot reading. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I didn't like how that felt either, because it's almost like, what like, calm down, because why you so mad? And it's like, for what? To get that angry about a tarot reading is crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna get into some more messages. I wanted to share that first because it was like really, really short. But because I'm not sure if because it looked like two other people that do like readings was around, but I feel like this person is doing it behind the scenes, because it's not like they right there with them, like doing a reading, unless it's like a family member or something. I don't know, or somebody that a person lives with. That could be the case too. But I'm just sharing it on here because I don't know if they was like doing it towards me, like behind the scenes. But I don't got time for that, and I'm the worst one to even be trying to do that too, because I'm not about to argue back and forth with you, not about no tarot reading. That's crazy. But yeah, give me some insight here for the collective. Okay, so look, y'all, your absence is teaching someone a hard lesson. So there could be somebody that you have not, like, I feel like you could have disconnected access or blocked off access to somebody. I feel like possibly about you not being around, somebody not being in your presence is significant here, but it's like actually teaching them a hard lesson. Let me see. What's this about with your absence is teaching someone a hard lesson for the collective? It could have been somebody who did not appreciate you. They could have took you for granted. So your breakthrough is closer than you think. And something about like somebody's plan backfired too. Now, whatever this plan is, it could be in regards to like, because I feel like by you not showing up or being around, it's actually teaching someone a hard lesson. But I do feel like the hard lesson too is about their plan backfiring the moment they even try to attempt doing it. It's like now they realize that it's like they should have not done what they did. But it looks like you're about to experience a breakthrough, and it's actually a lot closer than what you may be thinking. You may be thinking it's like so far on that it could literally happen like today. It could happen tomorrow. Tell me more about this. What is this about with your absence is teaching someone a hard lesson? For some people, you could be seeing feathers as signs. They send you feathers as signs. I actually had saw a feather and I didn't really think nothing about it. It was like a random feather because I had went to Staples to check my little PO box thing, and it was like it looked like a new feather. I don't know, but it was just like a big feather sitting like right at the doorway or like on the sidewalk of it. But I don't really be like paying attention to like that. I mean, I guess like where I was at or like what I was doing, I ain't really take that as a sign. But for some people, you could have just recently saw a feather, or you could be about to see one. Tell me more about this. Tell me about your breakthrough is closer than you think. Okay, so discipline is your love language to yourself. So whatever the situation is, y'all, I feel like this is like confirmation that you're doing the right thing. It's like you're on the right path. You moving the way that you're supposed to be moving, especially when it comes towards like self-love. But I feel like something that you have been like disciplining yourself about is like very significant. It's connected to your breakthrough. But it's like you may not even realize a breakthrough is coming in. You may not realize a breakthrough is going to happen, and it's because you have been so disciplined. It could be something or even like a certain area of your life that you haven't really been focusing on, but it's like that's when the breakthrough shows up, when you're like least focused on. Okay, so look, y'all, your comeback is loading. Don't interrupt it. So you could be making a really big comeback. Now, not really sure like where you went or like, you know, why you coming back, but it looks like it's uploading. Tell me more about this. Okay, so your consistency is about to change everything. Pay attention to shadows or flashes. So even like the feathers could be significant. Now the shadows are flashes. Now hopefully ain't no like, you know, a shadow figure, because that'd be, you know, kind of scary. I don't think I ever seen a shadow figure, but you know how like you may see something out of the peripheral. That do be stuff, but it's like when you look, it's like literally nothing there. They be kind of scared because it's like, what was that? And especially if you feel like a presence too. For some people, you could be like seeing flashes of light. That's like very significant too. But I do feel like it's something to not be worried about. Now, if you do feel like a sense of fear too, because like if you do experience like paranormal activity or something paranormal, pay attention to how you feel. Because like if you feel some type of fear, it's like, whoa, what was that? Then go ahead and like do something to get rid of that energy, or like, you know, usher it out of your space or like wherever you at. Tell me more about this for the collective. Okay, so there could be somebody who's thinking about you. Now you could be thinking about somebody, but it's like y'all both could be on each other's minds. So it says the one you think about is thinking of you. But sometimes you can be thinking about somebody and it could be not of love and light, but we're gonna hope that it's of love and light here. Tell me about your breakthrough is a lot closer than you think. Okay, so you're about to receive a message that changes everything. So this breakthrough is actually connected to a message, like an important message that you're going to be receiving, and it could literally change everything for you. You're letting go of what no longer aligns. So you could have been in a process. You could be still in a process too of like letting go of certain things, but it's like some things that you may realize that it no longer aligns with what it is that you got going on right now. This could even to be like mentally, because sometimes you got to release certain things too if it's not aligning up with your mindset. But I'm gonna actually ask what this is about. I'm trying to see like what this is about with your presence is teaching someone a hard lesson. Something about your presence is teaching someone a hard lesson. I do feel like this could be a situation to where you could be like leaving a situation, right? But it's almost, this could be a job situation too for some people, but it's like by you not being around or not showing up, it's like that's the hard lesson. Something about your absence is teaching someone a hard lesson here. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So you got something new that's coming through. This could be in regards to like a new financial opportunity. Okay, so the Four of Swords coming out and the Nine of Cups showing up here too. So yeah, for some people, now you could be taking a break, or there's like a need to like to recharge your energy when it comes towards the situation. But with the Nine of Cups coming out, this could be something that you've been already wanting for yourself. It's something that you really want, and I feel like your wish is going to be fulfilled. And I feel like too, this is a sign for some people. If you've been like contemplating about doing something like what's the best for you, it's like who cares if like who cares what how another person feels about what it is that you want. And especially if you're not being appreciated, like if somebody's taking you for granted. Something about your comeback is loading. Okay, for some people, you could be planning to make a comeback. A masculine fire sign energy could be significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But yeah, the Two of Wands, someone's like planning a comeback. Somebody could be reaching out because I'm when I was looking at this card, your comeback is loading, and then the Two of Wands, it looks like the woman has a phone in her hand, but to me it kind of feel like downloading an app or something like that. Not really sure what that's about, but something about like an application. Could be like a social media app that's like really significant. And you know how like when you downloading something, it be saying like, or when you waiting for something to upload, it be saying like don't close out the screen, like leave it open, because it may like interrupt the process. Something about that is significant too. Something about your comeback is loading for the collective. Okay, so the Moon coming out. This Eight of Swords showing up here too at the bottom. Somebody could be overthinking a situation. There could be certain things or like certain details that you can't see right now, but I feel like Spirit's saying don't worry about it, because it looks like this change that's coming up on the horizon. Like you're not able to see like the full details, but you may feel that something new is coming through, or like something new is about to happen. And I do feel like, look, whatever the situation is too with the Moon card and like about someone's comeback loading, the interruption, somebody could have been trying to interrupt somebody's comeback, and it could be in regards to like sending negative energy. It's giving a return to sender for sure. And I actually forgot to mention about doing a return to sender too, because like that whole thing I was talking about in the beginning of the video, especially when you may not like basically certain things that people be doing behind the scenes, but it's like they're low-key like projecting negative energy onto you. And especially when it's like anger tied to it, it's like, yeah, go ahead and return it back to its sender. Let them stay mad. What's this about with your breakthrough is closer than you think for the collective? Oh, so look, the Three of Wands coming out. It looks like you're about to move forward. I do feel like there's a new opportunity that's on the horizon here. For some people, you may be looking at something like at a distance, right? Because it's like heavy on foresight. But what you're looking at, if it is something that's like long distance, like whatever this move that you could be about to do, it's actually like a lot closer. Something about like an illusion is significant too. I feel like there's an illusion when it comes towards this Three of Wands, because you could be like waiting for something new to come in. It's like you waiting for your ships to come in. It may look like it's not close, but it actually is very close. I'm gonna ask about this because it's giving like slightly paranormal. Pay attention. Pay attention to shadows. What is this about with pay attention to shadows or flashes for the collective? A King of Wands could be significant. I already had pulled this card out, but somebody, this could be like confirmation for someone about them seeing like shadows or flashes. Not really sure like what that's about. Somebody could have just recently like experienced that. What's this about? What you're about to receive a message that changes everything for the collective. Oh, so the Seven of Wands coming out. This message that changes everything for you is because it's a new beginning. It looks like you're about to enter into a whole new beginning. Heavy on the blocking too, because the Seven of Wands coming out. It's like you're blocking anything that could be in your way, even when it comes towards other people's like opinions about what it is that you're about to do. Yeah. Okay, so look, everything is fine. Ten of Swords. So with this ending, for some people, it could have been like a very harsh ending, right? But also, I do feel like there's like karmic lessons tied to this situation too. So look, I feel like you're whoever the karmics could be showing up as, you're actually teaching them a really hard lesson. It's like now they realize that they were the issue, the problem. Tell me more. Okay, so look, the Four of Wands coming out. It looks like this is what you're about to move into. Now, the Four of Wands, now this could indicate marriage. I do feel like it's something about like a home going is significant too. Especially with that card, your comeback is loading. So something about your comeback or like coming back to something. Oh, you know what I'm hearing too with this Four of Wands? Because it looks like a city in the background with the buildings. Something about like somebody coming back to their hometown is significant. Not really sure what that's about. Okay, so the Four of Cups coming out here. It looks like an unexpected offer that's coming towards you. This situation, it's like you are completely over it. And I feel like you have also emotionally detached from it too. It's like you honestly don't even care. But it's like if it does show up, it's kind of like you may look into it. But I feel like you're not going to move so fast. Yeah, it's like you're completely over it. But it's like then it comes in. Like when you choose to like detach from it. Or say like you don't even care no more. But I do want to say something too. If you're in this Four of Cups energy, make sure you taking care of yourself. Like you not all the way, like if you are feeling like things aren't really moving forward for you, like still try to take care of yourself. Because for some reason I had caught this vibe of like somebody's like lips being ashy. It's like you don't want to look like what you going through or like your current emotional state. Like still show up for yourself or still like, you know, take care of yourself. And make sure you drinking water too. I don't know who need to hear that. Make sure you drinking your water. But it's giving like you possibly could be drinking your water, minding your business. Like stay hydrated. So the Death card coming out here again, the Ten of Swords. So yeah, something's coming to an end. It looks like a new beginning on the horizon. And you know what? Something about like someone's comeback. it's significant in regards to them reinventing themselves. But it's like when you come back, it's like you look like a totally different person. So the Nine of Wands coming out here too. I feel like something about a situation to where when you come back, it's like it could have, and I feel like I had mentioned this like not too long ago, but your comeback could have some people a little shook. It's like, whoa, what are you doing here? What's this about here for the collective? Queen of Pentacles coming out. The Five of Wands showing up here too at the bottom. Any type of like chaos drama that's going on, I feel like it's being cleared out. But I feel like there's a need to not engage in that type of drama too, because some things are about to change for you, and it's for the better. So it's like, why would you backtrack and get into that energy? Give me another message here for the collective. Oh, so look, y'all, I feel like this is coming all together, but your energy is too rare for spaces you've outgrown. But your energy is also too rare to be around certain people. That's what it seemed like. You have outgrown a lot of things, okay? And you know what? Sometimes spirit will put you in certain situations and it could seem like very low vibrational. It's like something that you wouldn't typically get engaged with, but it'll like test you on whether or not like how much you have grown. Okay, it's like, are you gonna backtrack? Are you gonna move backwards? Are you gonna move forward? But sometimes moving forward, it may look like you weak. It may look like throwing the towel in basically. But that's not the case, because it's like you thinking about your future. Because if you think about it, especially when people want to like fight you, or they want to argue, they want to be I don't even know the word to use, but they want to be low vibrational or whatever, and they may want to get physical. They don't be thinking about like literally like anything could happen in that moment, to where somebody could get hurt and it could change the course of somebody's life. Some people don't be thinking about that. So that's why it's really important too about certain spaces that you go into. Give me another message for the collective, please. Oh, wow. This showed up randomly. Somebody's true colors could be coming out because they've been stealing your ideas. Or maybe they stole an idea. It could be more than one or just one. But something about that is significant. They just showed up randomly. Because I feel like you don't really have nothing to do about the situation. Let me see. Tell me more about this here. For some people, if you started, like if you had an idea to do something, this could be like you starting a business or doing something new. You could have like invented something, like literally. Somebody like a friend or somebody that you could have been like close to at one point in time, they tried to steal what it is that you could be currently doing right now, even though y'all may not be in communication. But it's like behind the scenes, it's like they done tried to steal something that you've been doing. And clearly this is something that you're like that you are making income with. That could be, I feel like spirit could be about to expose that. I feel like that could be like very shocking too, because you may not even realize that somebody did that. Tell me more about this. What's this about with someone that's getting exposed for stealing your ideas? Okay, so this could mean something for somebody, but there's somebody that you could have been close to. They're being exposed for your ideas. For some people, you could be into music. So something about like someone could be like a music artist. Not really sure what that's about, but basically it's by them stealing your ideas, it's showcasing that they are jealous, and they done got sloppy to where it's like they not thinking clearly about what they're doing. But I feel like it's gonna be very clear on like how it plays out that they were like jealous the whole time. But somebody could do music, because my card music carries your message today, so that's like really significant, or something about like somebody using music is significant. But yeah, they done got like really really sloppy. It's like they can't even hide the jealousy anymore, which is crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, y'all. Thank you so much for listening and watching.